So we got a lot of good veterans out there just itching to get another ring up there. Oh,
lining up for the tip-off, and it's won by the Spectrums. Easily won. Victor Vos bringing it up with his freshly snow-dipped paws. He's got a fresh one.
They're kind of weird doing that, I think.
I'd heard that the rookie Theodore Rockwell ended up snow-dipping his hand paws, too.
You know what? Painful or not, it seems to work. Vos opens up the series with a 3.
Boy, that's a big change from the previous games when nobody could land a 3-point shot. I remember that from my fever-induced last game I co-hosted with you.
Definitely wasn't raining then, but there's a start, and Mechi matches it up with a 3 of his own. The White Paws are bringing the rain.
So this is how it's going to go down. Okay, we've got it good.
Considering the rain that's, you know, just north of the border here.
ESPN The Hoop did put the whole series on Vos between Umechi, and that's how it starts. There, the block, and Umechi brings it up, hands off, Lacoste with the bank off the glass for 2.
Very good speed on that. That layup, I don't even think it went above the rim. That one there, that block just pushed it into that. It looked like it hit the net, but it didn't do anything.
McDyess, baseline, no good, off mark, but it's caught by Cheval, and Cheval with a hook behind his own main. That's good. It's tied up at 5 apiece.
Just a minute and 30 already through the game, and this looks like it's going to be a high score the way the offenses are running right now.
And did you see that smile when Cheval made the shot?
He's got his mane well permed for this one, definitely.
Well, you smile too. He's got his pearly whites all buffed up.
Oh, I see.
I might use white out on it.
You're not supposed to look in a horse's mouth, are you? Aren't you, not? Renee, good from the elbow. Excellent job with that one. Takes the lead for 2. It's 7 Albany, 5 Spectrums.
Well, it's not like I had a choice. The thing was gleaming.
Well, and that's it. I think his mane is actually the one doing the smiling too.
That's
whip horse. Kick out. McDyess, deep corner. Hands off, back to Vos, out the shoulder. He goes around the arc to Ianese. Ianese walking his way around the woods before getting rid of it back to Vos inside. Steps into the key, but then steps back over to the charity stripe, puts it up. Another bucket off the fadeaway. It's tied up at 7 apiece.
That was just smooth like butter.
And the fact that the Spectrums are actually trying to play catch-up at this point is just amazing.
Lacoste, handoff. Zipper! Good! The Squirrel able to hit the 16-foot J.
Is this going to be a 100-point-plus game? I think this is going to be that big because these people are sinking buckets like it's nobody's business.
We've definitely seen very few missed shots here.
I think there's only been one missed shot, and that would be that block.
That wasn't technically a shot, though. That was a block.
McDyess going baseline, trying to drive it in, but Viren Kievar blocks, made too much contact, though. He draws a foul, his first personal, and that will put McDyess at the line for the first free throws of this 2015 FBA Championship Series.
Could be too much relish on that with all that contact rather than too much mustard. You're trying to corner all the condiments in there, aren't you, T-Matt, with the mustard? Might as well get relish in there.
Might as well, I suppose.
Relish represent.
I was experimenting with German-style mustards in my last broadcast, so I can understand that.
Oh, Gruber would be happy to hear that.
LV McDyess gets the first. LV McDyess is one of the few players left in the FBA who used to play on the old UK team in Bradford. Both him and Carl Gruber used to play for that team, but yeah, LV McDyess has been a critical element for the success of the Spectrums this season. He's able to get both of his free throws, ties it up at 9 apiece. Zip Umechi. Oh, Umechi takes a hit.
Oh.
And it's Vos who knocked over the Husky, going for the ball. Looked like he was trying to go for the steal, but ended up jabbing the Husky in the belly there. That knocked over Umechi.
You got to see, there was a lot of pride in Vos after that. It was like, yeah, I did it, so what?
Oh! Alley-oop is rejected by Lance Cheval. You know that Frustricchio was going for that dunk, but the horse would not let it happen. The last second bucket, no good. It bounces off the rim and is captured by the Spectrums. Vos bring it up. Vos inside, puts it up. The floater goes down. Spectrums with the lead, 11-9.
First lead for the Spectrums since the opening bucket by Vos.
That was a huge block from Cheval there. You could see they were going for that alley-oop. Frustricchio was lined up. It was going to be a perfect laser line to the bear, but the horse saw it in time, and My Big Pony stopped the play with a huge swat.
And he was just doing it with such style that he was like, yeah, get your cameras out. It's time. It's time for My Big Pony to perform.
Carl Gruber picks up a personal foul trying to block Zipnut on the way to the hoop, but made contact. That will put the Squirrel at the line for 2 and a chance to tie it up.
It's going to be dangerous to have him at the line. He's pretty good from his free throws.
The relationship between Umechi and Zipnut is something that I've found very interesting about this Alphas team. I think that while Zipper does have finals experience and, in fact, a title of his own, while Umechi, ever since his sophomore season in the FBA, when everyone could see what a fantastic athlete he was, getting the most improved player and MVP, when everyone has expected this moment to happen. Umechi's got to be a little bit nervous about his first opportunity to possibly get a ring on his paw. Well, Zipper seems to be the veteran, able to show him the ropes and how you handle yourself in a final series. Zipper good with both. Inside, Gruber, unlucky roll, rolled off the rim. It went all the way around and off, so no bucket. It's still 11 tied after Zipper had made his free throw. Zipper from the corner, no good. Went short, bounced off the rim, recovered by Cheval. Quick pass, inside, McDice, the floater goes down. Spectrums with another lead.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I blinked. What happened? There was like 3 or 4 possessions up and down. These guys are moving so damn quick.
Yeah, Vos with just some laser passes there.
Ball poked away. It'll remain with the Alphas. They'll keep possession. That was a quick steal attempt there from Aney and Easy, poking the ball away from the ball handler.
Yeah, and Easy sounds like an infomercial item, doesn't it?
It really ain't easy.
1995, you can get your own and Easy.
I had thought of that, maybe. Umechi puts it up, no good.
Almost had his own rebound there, too.
Almost did, but Vos was able to swipe it away. One pair of White Paws better than the other, and the White Paws score another bucket with the jumper from 8 feet. It's now 15-11, Santa Ana.
You know, they say sometimes white furs can't jump.
Zipper brings the muscle and the crusher.
Oh, that shut me the head up.
Who could have seen that coming? The Squirrel just took matters into his own paws. Absolutely crossed up his defender at the charity stripe, left him on his back, and then just zipped by, slammed it down.
Oh, that's why it called Zip Nut.
Lance Cheval with a beautiful turnaround bucket at the baseline restores the 4-point lead. 17-13 Santa Ana with 6.5 minutes left in the first. Lacoste over to Umechi. Umechi starting to dribble, use the screen, spin cycle inside. No good, off the mark again with the shot off the left ball.
Maybe his caffeine is wearing down.
That would be a little fast.
Well, he does burn through it pretty quick.
Do you think he drinks coffee while he's on the bench? The 3 ball! Another one from Victor Vos, and it's a 7-point lead with 6 minutes left, 2013, Santa Ana. Cost over to Zipper. Bounce pass inside, Umechi back to the basket. The Husky trying again. Step back, elbow shot. No good again. That's 3 missed shots in a row for the Huskies.
Santa Ana is pulling away.
It was a good post-up move by Umechi, but doing the turnaround and fading away, I don't know why he just didn't drive it right in.
And on the other hand, McDice with a perfect fade to the side, off-balance jumper from just inside the stripe was good. And suddenly Alphas take a timeout as the Spectrums go up by 9.
22-13 with about 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah, it's a good time to, sit down, talk it over, just calm things down. Yes, game 1 of the finals. We understand you're nervous, but you got to get out there and just perform.
And hopefully to put a little bit of a fire extinguisher on the Spectrums. They've been on fire with their scoring for most part.
This is exactly the thing I was talking about. You can see how Zipper, very cool and collected, knows what he needs to do, not missing his shots, whereas Umechi, you get the feeling maybe he's under pressure, maybe he's tense. There almost lost the ball, but was able to save it. Umechi still with it, but 5 seconds to shoot. The Husky trying again, floater, finally gets one to go down.
Is that one of those patented boing boing buckets, Jimmy?
No, that wasn't quite. Because it rattled inside a lot more. The boing boing buckets are a more vertical thing.
Ah.
Vos misses a shot. He was not able to get that bucket to go down from the 12-foot jumper. Alphas now with the rock. Zipper blocked.
Oh!
Another one from Lance Cheval. One of the most unique careers in the FBA. It is just amazing not only to see Cheval still playing in the FBA, but now in a championship game, something he was never able to do with his original team, the Thrust. Cheval!
Oh my gosh! Cheval!
Holding on to it. The three ball went wide, but Cheval was able to corral it in, put up the second chance points. That did not go in again, but he rebounded the shot a second time, and the third chance went down. It's a 9-point game, 24-15, Santa Ana. That's Kivar getting hit hard inside, tried to go for the shot, but had too much defense around him. Yanezi, handoff Vos. Deep woods, back to Yanezi. Around the arc, bounce pass inside, Cheval, back to the basket. The big horse, turnaround, left paw, it's good! Another bucket off the left hoof.
A double-digit lead for the Spectrums, 26-15 with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Holy cow!
Okay, Cheval has to have some pony magic or something like that.
Good bucket there, Rene Lacoste not messing around, getting the ball inside and taking the easy look. Excellent job by the Jackal out of Louisiana. Hierarchy pass. Oh, it looked like it was an effort to make an alley-oop, but there was no one to do the oop part.
There was more of the alley-oops, remember.
More of that. Teams will
Teams
will take an opportunity to replace all of their rosters.
Everybody, jeez.
Well, I mean, it's been almost 9 minutes, so everybody's starting to get tired.
That is true, but still, it's odd to see a whole, a flush for the whole team, for both teams.
Apia Redmayne, the rookie for Albany, now on the floor. I'm sure he's a little disappointed that Cheval decided to step out. I understand they've had themselves a lot of talking together in preparation for this series. The bucket and the foul!
Looks like that was from Vora.
Beautiful play there. Frederick Peschke just muscling through it. Terrell Vora picking up his first personal. Tried to stop the big cat out of Germany from making the bucket, but the ball went in anyway. He'll go to the line for the potential three-point play.
No good.
I'll keep the score at 7 points. Inside. No good. But a foul drawn. That was Scott Parsons pushing hard, the Otter. Wow, what a tough shot. Pressing up against 3 Albany Alphas for that one. He really had to lean into their bodies, but...
See, you never underestimate the tenacity of an Otter.
No,
never.
Scott Parsons is one you should never underestimate. I got to admit that the fact that Parsons has now done back-to-back finals appearances here with 2 different teams is pretty amazing to me.
And then he can still hold his own with so many cats on SAS. They're still the team nicknamed Cougar Town, and Carson's just sitting there saying, "Hey, there are other species. Hello."
We do seem a little heavy on the felines. Parsons good with both, but stores the 9-point lead. 28-19, Santa Ana. Bounce pass inside, Peschke. Peschke takes the shot. No good. A little bit short.
Not enough mustard on that one.
Not enough mustard. Not enough stone ground German mustard for that one.
Let's just keep it at mustard.
Monogoyak from 3. Yes!
Oh, beautiful shot.
Speaking of back-to-back trips to the finals, Oriak Monogoyak, he's got a ring for the Moonshiners from last year. He's back in a Spectrums jersey, and there he just drilled home a 3 with his first touch in these 2015 FBA finals.
I think finals just follow him rather than teams.
Well, let's give it a third year, see what happens.
Yeah.
This happens again.
Boy.
Forgets nothing. Inside. Oh, goodness. Scott Parsons giving the Raccoon a shove. Looked like it was going to be a tough look, but a possible one for Riley Forgets Nothing. But the Raccoon taking a big hit. Scott Parsons getting his first personal.
Crowd didn't like that foul call, and they're on the side of the local, so...
Well, I have to admit, maybe they felt that Forgets Nothing was selling it a little bit there. Regardless, I mean, the Raccoon took a tumble on the floor. If he sold it well. Good with the first?
I'm pretty sure he just wants everyone to remember it, so they forget nothing.
It's a Native American name. I realize it's unusual, but yeah, it's a. And there's actually 2 Native American heritage players on these Albany Alphas. The rookie Apia Redmayne, and of course Riley Forgets Nothing as well, lining up for the second of 2 free throws. He was good with the first, and with both, the Raccoon. Here it comes. Gets his shinies.
I don't know of any Native American tribes that have a history of dyeing their manes pink.
I don't think that was an intentional dye, though.
Oh, okay.
Scott Parsons.
Well, he seemed to own it pretty well.
Parsons off the mark, recovered by the Alphas that time. So now the Alphas have a chance to bring the deficit within single digits with a bucket here. They're down by 10 right now, 31-21. Minute 30 left in the first. 5 seconds to shoot. Lee still with it. The rookie has to get rid of it. Long ball. No good. Off the mark. Forced into a 30-foot shot.
That was poor play calling by the rookie there.
Yeah, Pia Redmayne of course not able to bring that down. They're running out of time, but should have given it to someone closer to the basket. Parsons now with it in the corner. The Otter starts to dribble. Kick out. Ongun around the arc. Back to Ongun. Ongun from just inside the arc. No good. A little bit long on that one. Pulled down by Forgets Nothing. Raccoon brings it up. Down to the last minute of the first quarter. Peshke. Out to the shoulder. Lee moving around the arc. Gets to the top of the woods. Isolating. He's got lots of space to work. Kickoff. Wide open 3. No good. A little bit long. And Adi with the rebound. Quick pass. Monagoyak bringing it up. 2-on-2 fast break. He takes the shot. It's good again.
And Jazz is just pulling away. There's the SAS train. Choo-choo. Going through it.
The Wolverines currently perfect from the floor this game.
Bounce pass inside. Peshke. Baseline. Tough shot. Fade away. No good from the big cat out of Germany. Off the mark. Parsons with another rebound. Otter hands off to Ongun. Ongun brings it up. 1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Ongun dribbling. He's
burning
at the top
up
of
the
the
clock.
Woods. Gets a double screen. Uses the right. Goes to Monagoyak. Another 3. Another one. Taloria. Monagoyak.
It's a 15-point game. Under 10 seconds to go.
Forgets Nothing. Gets inside. Penetrates. Last shot. He gets it. Right off the last 0.3 seconds on the clock.
Very, very nice. Never say die.
Absolutely fantastic effort by the Raccoon there. Leaves the first quarter 36-23 Spectrums.